Hello guys, welcome to my this JavaScript tutorial, and in this tutorial just I will discuss about how you can get current URL using JavaScript method. So guys, current URL means you can see here this is my this is my JavaScript page. I mean here in this page actually I will show you the preview. So this is the page and here is the current URL. You can see that this is the URL. So sometime we need a scenario. I mean sometime there are some like scenario that we need this URL dynamically, so that time this method will be very useful. Okay, suppose this not a this page only. Suppose if I go to this block site, so this block site URL is this one. So now using a method you can get a URL of this site. Okay, so this is very important sometime because we face a scenario like there we have to be get a URL, and after getting this URL we can do any kind of conditionally expression we can write. So that time this is very important. So in this video just I will show you how you can do that, and this is very simple and just one line of code. And after writing this one line of code you will get this URL dynamically. Okay, so guys, here first of all I will go to my Visual Studio Code editor, and here you can see that I all open index.html file. So here I will write the code. So first of all just here I will write a button. So button type is button, because when I will click this button, so that after clicking this button I will get the URL, or you can say fetch the current URL. So and here I will write on click method, because when I will click this button, so that's why I am writing the on click method. And now the method name is get URL. Okay, I will write a get current URL, so it will be easy to understand, more understand. And now here I will write here button name is get current URL. Okay, so now first of all I will save this one, and if I refresh, so here you can see the button. Okay, and here I can do that one thing. I can write here container. So this is bootstrap class. So after using this class I will get some space on left and right. So this class is not related to this function, but for adding some space in left and right, so I have just added this bootstrap class. Okay, so if I refresh now, so you can see it's added some space in left and also right. And here I have added already bootstrap CSS link. You can see this link. I have added some link here in this page, so don't be confused after watching this link. So this is the bootstrap link, this is Google font link, and this is bootstrap CSS link here. No, this is font awesome link. Okay, so you can see here this is font awesome link, and here is the style.css. so I mean this page. Okay, and now here this is jQuery link, this is bootstrap JS link, and this is custom JS file. Like this is custom CSS and this is custom JS. So don't be confused to get this after watching this link. Actually just you follow this code. Okay, so now here I have created this button, and now I will copy this method name, and just here I mean if you don't have link, because if you this is fresh project, I'm showing this video in from actually for beginner also, so that's why I'm saying again and again. So if you don't have this link in here and also in head tag, I mean this is head tag, if you don't have a link, because if this is your fresh project, so maybe you didn't download font awesome or Google font etc. So you will not find the link in your project, this link and this link. So don't worry about that. So just below the body tag, here is the body tag, so you have to be write a script. So guys, again I'm saying I'm writing this code only for beginner also, so that's why I explained little things actually. So now here after this script tag I will write this method. Method means this method name here I have written. So now parenthesis. So this is the syntax for writing a method name. And guys, here one thing that is we can write method or function. Someone called it method and someone called it function. So we can define two ways. We can write function keyword for defining a method or function. So here you can see I have written a function keyword. Otherwise you can write fade arrow function. I mean, every language update day by day, and JavaScript is a scripting language, so it's also update. And after updating, it's when the ES6 is the I think you have heard about ES6 is the JavaScript version, and someone called it ECMAScript 6. So ECMAScript 6 short form is ES6, and it's a JavaScript version 6. So when it comes, so we get a syntax to define a function, that is fade arrow function. So how we define fade arrow function? Just we write the function name, and after written the function name, we just write equals to, then parenthesis, after that equals to, and arrow. So this is the fade arrow function. So you can define method this way also. So suppose so guys, here you can define this way and otherwise, and that's called fade arrow. And now is the simple function, you can write the function keyword this way. So here you can see that, and here I have removed the parenthesis also. So here this way you can define function. So both two way you can define function. So there are the little just a minor difference, that is normal function and fade arrow function. So I will discuss about this topic in next. So here our main motive is to get current URL. So now guys, here again here just I will write another, that is p tag, and inside the p tag just I will write a id is demo, because in this p tag, I mean inside this p tag, when I will get my current URL, again I will show, I mean this is the current URL. So when I will click this button, so I will get this current URL dynamically. So where I will get this current URL? Inside this p tag, I mean this inside this p tag I will show the current URL what I will get. And now here I will write document dot get element by id, and our id is this here inside this p tag I have written id, because now I have I just take this id, and now when we want to print anything in JavaScript, so that time we write inner HTML. So inside this inner HTML, now here I will write window. So now this is the actual method, window dot location dot href. So this is actually method, this one. So after using this method we get the current URL. So if you use this method, so you will get the current URL. So what I have done here, so I have added a button, and inside this button I have added a method. So I define the method here, and when I will click this button, so that means here this method I have define inside this on click function, means click. So when I will click this method, so I mean button, so that time this method will be called, and inside this method I have defined, that is this window dot location dot href. This is the method, predefined method for getting getting current URL, and this URL I'm printing inside this demo ID, and demo ID means this is p tag. This demo ID I have defined inside this p tag. So now everything is done. So now just I will save it, and here just I will refresh, and now if I click this button, so you can see I'm getting the current URL. You can see here file /c user. So this way I'm getting the current URL here. So this URL now I'm getting dynamically. Okay, so sometimes we get a I mean we face a scenario like we needed current URL dynamically. So you can do that at that time if you face that type of scenario. And after getting this current URL, you can write a condition. Suppose I am giving you the example what kind of scenario you can face. Actually I got to face this kind of scenario like that was in Angular actually. So the scenario is that we have to be navigate using tab key. I mean when I will press tab key from my keyboard, so that time we have to be navigate step by step. I mean suppose I have a three component, home, about and contact. So when I will click the tab key, so first of all it will navigate to home, after that about, after that contact. So that time we had to check the URL. I mean if this URL is home, just I am showing what scenario I have faced. So that's why I am making this video. So guys, that time I faced a scenario, so for that I am making this video also. Okay, so this so that time I had to check, that is, if the URL is home. So when I will press tab key from my keyboard, so there so it will be navigate to about, I mean it will change the about URL to about, or you can say it will go to the about page. And after that, when it will about page, so we have to be check the again if the URL is about or not. So if the URL is about.html, so that time we have to be navigate it into contact page. So this scenario I have faced in Angular, so for that I had to be check this URL dynamically, and after based on this URL we I am to navigate this method, I mean I had to return this method. So that's why I'm making this video, and that scenario I will show you in next video also. I mean why we need to fetch URL dynamically, that scenario I will show you next in also. So here you can see how to get the current URL. Hope guys you have understand, and if you want to get more this type of videos, so please subscribe and press the notification bell icon. And guys, one more thing, that is when I upload any video, so people ask me for source code. So that's why I had created a free website, and there I upload the source code. So I want to show you the website. This is the website, and here I have written this block, and here you can read this block, and here is the code also. So you don't need to be you can just copy this code from this website, and you can paste in your project, and you can check it's getting URL or not. So I have written this code, and this website link I will provide in my description. So you can go to description and just click this link, so it will redirect this website. And here from here you can just copy and paste this code in your project, and here you will find all the things like whatever I upload upload in YouTube. So that's I try to write the code in this website, because it will easy to help. So always people ask me the source code, and here is the Angular also. If you want to cart, so here is the Angular cart, you can see the right side. So everything whatever now I'm uploading in YouTube, so that's I'm writing this code in also this site, so it will be easy to you. So please subscribe and hit the like button.